Hey you guys, welcome back to Meatycraft. And I think we're actually going to be able to make some ground up here. I did a little bit of research. I talked to some people, talked to Button Pusher, talked to some of you guys about different options for power. I did some research into applied energistics, and I think we're going to make up some good ground. Now, just like 10 seconds ago, I remember Button Pusher saying, hey, have you seen your surprise yet? Did you hit F5? I'm like, yeah, I hit F5 at the beginning of the video. But what I just saw, I'm like, what could it be? Do you see something behind me there? Look at that. I've got a cape. But better than that, it's the 22 cape, dude. I think, I gotta take this backpack thing. Hold on. I gotta put the backpack thing down for a second. Dude. Oh, dude, it's glorious. Look at it. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 oh, dun, dun, dun. Miss 22, I've got the cape in hand. Meaty's wearing a cape. Look at that, dude. And it's blue and gold. It's the perfect colors. You guys, how awesome is that? My first cape. I'm like a proud parent. All right, let's get to this. All right, so a couple of things. I scrolled through the comments, checked out you guys' comments, seeing what everyone was talking about, and it was helpful. So I appreciate all the input. You guys, you got any more input? Feel free, definitely put it down there in the comment section. You can also hit me up on Twitter, or if somebody else sees people are commenting in the comment section and maybe those guys don't have Twitter, feel free to say, hey, Johnny said in the comment section this, and I'll go check it out. That's how we do it in the nation. It's like we work together. This person says this person helps that person. It's a community, man. All right, let's make a wrench. I already started putting the kind of some of this building stuff up in here. I did end up making a processor because I was testing some things out. So I was able to cook down some dust to make silicon, and then take the silicon press and then the other chip that I did and a piece of redstone and made that. Simple. Learning how to do the applied energistics 2, which is basically a complete redo of that mod. From when I used to use it before, it was Applied Energistics 1, and it's completely different now. So, what do I need for this? Regular crystals, I think. All right, we're going to make the wrench so we have it. Thank you for the wrench, man. Oh, thank you for the wrench. See, I should probably take this stuff for now. And put it in the other chest. This is the main reason I want to get going on the ME system, because I like, basically eventually I'll be able to get rid of all the chests. Then if I know what I want, you just go in and you type in what you want. It's pretty cool. All right, so we've got this. All right. And then in order to do that, last time I put in here, didn't do anything. I had a Stirling engine in my inventory. I'm like, what the heck? So I just threw the Stirling engine down and turned it on, and it did it. That's power. That is power right there. But there's also another power source, and it's called vibration something. Vibration chamber. Okay? So a vibration chamber from Applied Energistics is kind of like its own variation of a furnace. A furnace that can power things, like the old like electric furnaces and stuff, or you know what I'm saying. Anyway, so basically iron furnace and an energy acceptor. So energy acceptor, I have not made one of these yet. And you need quartz glass. So quartz glass, iron, and either pure or Fluix crystal. Now, we're still in the process of trying to grow pure Fluix crystals. And I need a better way to grow it because it's taking forever and a day. That's pretty long. That's an industry term. Look it up. All right. So we have Fluix crystals That's the ones that we can combine in the puddle. And then we have to grow the pure. It's like the good stuff. You know what I mean? It's like the good stuff. So we've got 2 of the quartz glass here. And I don't remember vibrant quartz glass. Whoa, dude. There's some special stuff in here. I got something else outside to show you that should be pretty cool as well. All right. So I forget how to make this. All right. So it was dust and glass. Dust and glass. All we are is dust in the wind. We'll take this glass and dust. Thank you very much. Woo! All right, so we need to make some of this. Let's just make 42 of them. Why not? Why not just use up everything you got, Meaty? All right, we need a furnace. Do we have any furnaces? I know they're easy to make, but if we have one... Oops. Should just double check. The funny thing is, like, when I glance through these things, there's probably one in there, and you guys actually see it, and I don't. You're like, oh my gosh, he missed the furnace again. All right, we'll make ourselves a furnace. And was that it? Oh, we have to make this guy first. Iron. Iron, please. Aluminium. Iron. I'm Iron Man. I am Iron Man. We'll make 1 for now. No, you know what? I mentioned that we might need some more, so let's make 3 of them. Let's make 4 of them, whatever. All right, so we got that. There we go. So we got ourselves a vibration chamber. Vibration chamber. This goes in there. That goes in there. Those go in there. That goes in there. Iron goes back in here. Regular glass goes in here along with cobble. All right, now there's also, you can also make a storage cell of some kind. I forget exactly what it is. If we look at Applied Energistics 2, go down, I got Skystone, got that, Quartz Grindstone, Cell Workbench, Interface. There is a Spatial Pylon, a Quantum Ring, a Charger. There's so many weird things. Here we go. There we go, Energy Cell. So this does stored energy. That's the basic, I guess. And then this one will do 200,000 AE. Now they say AE, right? But I'm actually supplying power to the inscriber with a regular engine. So maybe it's called AE, but it may use the same type of energy. So that's 200,000. What is that? 1.6 million? What is dense energy? All right, anyway, energy cell, all right? So if we make an energy cell, or if we see what it takes, we may not be ready to do this. We need to grow those other those pure. I'm afraid we're going to run into a brick wall if we don't grow those pure. All right, so the basic energy cell is going to be the quartz glass, some Fluix dust, and either charged or pure. Charged Certus, pure Certus, or Certus. Okay, so regular Certus will work for that. And to make Fluix dust, we've got to take a Fluix crystal and put it in the grindstone. Or the crusher. Look at that thing! The crusher. Or the rock crusher. Alright, I guess we'll use the grindstone. Nose to the grindstone. Let's do 2 of them. That'll leave us with 22! Alright, put these bad boys in here. Give it the old what for? That's a perfect... The grindstone is perfect for the old eater. You know what I mean? You just imagine it needs a little lube. Alright, we need the glass too, right? It was the glass. Give me the glass, man! Alright, we got the dust. And we needed glass and regular See, the regular ones are the ones that we have a lot of. Charged, not so much. Regular, yes, and not so much on the Fluix. All right, where was I? I was right here. All right, we got to make this bad boy right here. No? Well, you know want to make? All right, so one of these. Tell me that it'll use these, please. Oh, I don't have enough dust. I needed 4 dust. All right, fine. You wait there. I guess we're going to have to break the 22 for now. Rip, rip, rip. Oh, my song was 1 bar short. Jam. There we go, energy cell. So now we have an energy cell. We have a vibration chamber, and I have some quartz fiber that I turned into ME glass cable, which you can set these things side by side, or you can use cable, I would imagine, right? Now, with that being said, let's head outside. We got these 3 things. We got our wrench. Let's, you know, I might need this. Actually, I think that this particular thing will burn, it'll burn anything just like coal does. Just like a regular furnace, right? It'll burn wood planks, all that stuff. Oh, it's nighttime. Nighttime's a scary time. You know, I've been sleeping in the sleeping bag so much, I think I'll sleep in my own bed. You know, a little comfort. Oh, yeah. See, that was a good night's sleep. Now I'm feeling good. Who is making that noise? Let's go outside. All right, so first things first. Here is our 28%. This has literally been in there forever. Now, I went ahead and I made one of the crystal growth accelerators. It kind of used up a lot of my resources that I had, but I was able to make one. And I set it down. I'm like, oh, this isn't doing anything. Well, it needs power. And I think it needs to be on the same plane as this. So we're going to fix this thing right here and now. So let's get our wrench. This, and this. All right, we'll start with our wrench. So it's shift, right click. All right. Now we're going to take our crystal growth accelerator and put it right in there. Now, again, still at 28%. What I want to do is, I don't really need. I'm just wondering if I'm going to use this for now. I'm going to put this on top of it. All right. And I'm going to put this to the side of it instead of using any cable. So this being the furnace, we'll put those in there. All right. So it's firing up. And that should go into here, which should go and power that thing up. Is there no way I can look at this? I can't click on it. I'm wondering if maybe I should just put this on top of that and not use this at all. You know what I mean? Let's try this. All right. So that's on top of that. Just like anything else applied to Energistics, you should be able to set the blocks touching each other without having to use cable. All right. So we're at 28% with one of those things. So let's leave it there. We'll come back. Normally, that thing would, if I go back there, it would still be at 28%, maybe 1% higher. We'll see if that thing is actually helping. Hopefully, I've got that actually right. Okay, so what I did out here, this one's finished. All right, look, this one's finished. We got ourselves this. We need this. We'll take this for now. The iron, delish. We'll leave the rest of the stuff in here. So this is what I made. All right, it's the furnace generator. Pretty easy to make. There's a bunch of different versions of this, but this is the first version that they that's available. So, see, I just turned off the Stirling engine, which I can probably pick up now because use that in other places. So, furnace generator. This one, I don't know if this one's done. Oh, there's water down there. If it finishes, I think that disappears. So maybe we need to put some... Oh, yeah, it's still go. Oh, there's some lapis, the first thing out. So you can kind of hear it. Hear the humming vibration sound? Oh, this one's almost full. Take your lapis. Nice. A lot of iron. Take your coal. Alright, so we're going to have to move this stuff pretty soon before it starts spitting it out on the ground. This guy, I put 3 of them on. 3, but look, it's only to there. So this is the one. So you can see I was able to make the large structure. Now, here's what I did different than I did before, okay? The only thing I did different was, I'm not sure how I did the other ones. I don't remember. I mean, I thought I laid out the marks and clicked them and all that stuff. Anyway, so I put a marker here. This is, some of you guys, I didn't see the comments on this, but some of you guys may have said this. And some of you that saw it and don't know, I'm just going to explain to you what I did and how it worked, okay? So I took the marker, put one here. There was, you see how that hill is here? This was all trees and everything. So I went this way, and I had to dig through. So I dug through to a point here and put it down, right? Didn't touch it. Then I dug through again, like this. See, I dug through this to here and put it down. Did the same thing, dug through and put it down. Once I had all 4 down, and I knew I was exactly in line and on the same plane, I right-clicked it, and it drew the line in all the way around instead of just the 3 points like it did before. From there to here is what it was doing before, or it'd go from here to there to there. So once I laid this one out, and I knew, I had it all aligned, even though I had stuff in between, I just had these channels. I clicked it, it was all there. I came over, I put down my quarry, and bam, it drew the big one. And it took a while, but it had to eat away everything before it even built the frame, and then it built the frame. So it worked. Everything's fine. Everything's fine on that front, right? So we got that going. Now, here's what I want to do. I want to show you something here. On these generators, right, there's different levels, it looks like. Generator. So there's different levels. Here's the one we're using right now, the furnace generator. So you got furnace, you got lava, you got ender, you got heated redstone, you've got culinary, potions, and a solar generator. Now, solar generator is going to use the sun instead of, that's pretty good, except it's only good during the day. But if you look in a row straight down here, you can see that here is the furnace generator power multiplier times 8. So I would imagine that this one is 8 times more powerful than this one. And then even below that one, you've got one that's times 64. So if we look at this one here, here's the regular generator. So you got a block of iron, some ingots, redstone, and a furnace, right? Well, the next one is all of these generators surrounding a transfer node, an energy transfer node, and an energy transfer, the QED recipe. So this would have to go into that quantum entanglement device with gold, looks like regular item transfer nodes, and a breath first search upgrade. That's weird. So it takes a speed upgrade, a depth first search upgrade, and another speed upgrade, and blocks of redstone. Pretty expensive there. So this is in shaped crafting. When given a breath first search upgrade, the node will then traverse the system in order of distance. So the nearer the pipe inventory is always be visited. Okay, so that has something to do with the actual transfer speeds. But to make this one, we need to make this node here, which looks pretty expensive. And I don't remember if I actually got the QED working. I may have to look that up, but it's going to take some time for us to get to this point. The other thing I wanted to do was to make some of these transfer nodes, right? What I wanted to do was pull out of here into maybe just an ender chest, right? And then have an ender chest inside and pull out of that into the ME system inside, all right? So for now, this thing, I think I'm just going to leave this quarry down. This one here looks like either it's finished or it used up that wood that I put in there. Yeah, it used up the wood. All right, on this one, maybe we could take out, see how much we could take out of here. Maybe give ourselves another row or so. All right, I'm full. Let's take this over to this one. For now, just put this away. It'll be perfectly delicious. All right, I still got a row plus 3. Take out another row of these. And 3. All right, that gives us a little bit of room in there. The thing is, you know, you don't want it spitting out on the ground because the blocks will disappear. You especially don't want it spitting out on the ground when you're down at the level of the good stuff, right? If it's up here, like kind of where that one is right now, if it spits out, not that big of a deal. Just kind of makes a mess. But when you're down like that, you do not want to lose your stuff. So put in only half the amount. So it's going to burn through this probably before it fills this chest up. We should be pretty good. We should be pretty good on that. So now we know what we need to make out here. We're going for this next level of furnace generator to make that quarry faster. So we'll only work with a quarry at a time. We want to test this out. We're also want to work on the transfer node to get the teleportation of our products back there. Also, once that's done, once we prove that this works, then we've got a good generator and it's really fast and we can do. I want to go into the Twilight Forest, you know, to one of those mounds, the mounds with all of the good stuff in it, and I want to put the quarry over that mound and quarry out that mound. It's going to give us a ton of resources, right? I think it's a good idea. But in the meantime, we're working on our AE stuff. Now let's go back before we end this episode and check to see. I think what I'm going to need to do is make more of these devices. We'll just see how fast this one went. 30. That's not very fast. 28% to 30% just while we were over there. So what I'm probably going to do is I'll make 3 more of these, and what you want to do is put one there, one here, and one there. And then this puddle would be kicking some serious bootay, making us up some pure Fluix crystals. Because down the line, we're going to need some. And I just want the ability to make them and make them fast. Now, the other thing is, the first thing I was trying to make was that ME controller. And it turns out you don't need the ME controller early on. You can put up to 8 devices on the net before you need to go and expand it with an ME controller, which is different than it was in Applied Energistics 1. And the ME controller is the one that is requiring those pure Fluix crystals over there. So that being said, we're going to come back next episode. We're going to work on making some of these guys, transfer nodes. We're going to make some transfer nodes. Maybe we'll make some ender chests, see if we can get that part done. And if we can, depending on how hard it is, we will try and figure out how to work with these. Now, this thing is the thing that's got me concerned. I might have to figure out how this thing works. This is... Why is it not telling me what that is? That's the QED. That should be. It's not saying that it's the QED, but I'm pretty sure it's the QED. Anyway, all right, you guys, that's going to do it. Like I said, I told you, we're going to be making some headway now. We're actually going to gain some ground here. Got some cool things planned, so stick with the series. Appreciate it, guys. See you guys next episode. Later.